Hello, Harvest family. I'm here just to talk to you very briefly about the upcoming program this Thursday night at 6:30, entitled God's Design for Discipleship. I am extremely excited about this as a pastor. I look at the church that God has gathered together here, and I see all these kids. It's unusual, it's incredible, it's glorious. Thank God for it. And it also carries with it and just a tremendous responsibility on our part to take these children that God has given to us and train them the way God intended us to train them. These are not times to be flippant or casual or just sort of doing what might seem well or best to us. This is really a time for us to be serious as parents about training our children. I remember when I was doing the Genesis series years ago now, but I was surprised when I came to God talking to Abraham in Genesis. I believe I have it right here, Genesis 18. And God is explaining to Abraham about what he's going to do to Sodom and Gomorrah. And is really speaking like a friend to Abraham. And in that text, we read this. Let me just read this to you. Verse 19. God says, I have chosen him, Abraham, that he may command his children and his household after him to keep the way of the Lord by doing righteousness and justice, so that the Lord may bring to Abraham what he has promised him. Well, what did he promise him? He promised him children as many as the sand of the sea. And not just the number of children, but a nation of children who fear the Lord, children who follow the ways of the Lord. And for that to happen, God has chosen Abraham's because Abraham's job is to teach his children righteousness. And that's that thread you find all the way through the Bible. So in Proverbs chapter 1, hear my son, your father's instruction, and forsake not your mother's teaching. If there's one area that for the spiritual health of a child, the one most critical thing is that parents are actively engaged in teaching what righteousness means to their children, teaching their children who God is, how to fear the Lord, what it means to walk after the ways of the Lord, why it matters. That falls on parents. There are other things that we can do to help, but parents, it falls on you. And so let's just throw everything we have into being as intentional and as well-trained as we can in that task. So Thursday night, 6:30, we'll have resources available to you. One excellent resource I just want to that will be available is called God's Mighty Acts in Salvation by Star Mead. The reason I'm excited about this is because it's a very simple little something you can read at the table. It's just that long, and it goes all the way through the book of Galatians. So this could be something you're doing right now to help your children understand the book of Galatians and to be discussing the book of Galatians as I'm preaching through it. So that's just one resource. There will be many others. Please, let's love our children as best we can. Let's teach our children as God has called us. Please be there Thursday night, 6:30. We'll see you there.